Hi guys, it's Patty. Welcome back to my channel and happy Friday. And before we start with the flip through of my newest setup, I wanted to say thank you to everybody who entered my giveaway for my adorable little clear pocket setup. And I will announce the winner in the description box below, and I will also announce it in the previous video. So if you're the winner, please contact me on Instagram within a week. If I don't hear back, I'm just gonna pick somebody else, so just make sure that you contact me within a week. Now let's go and take a look at what I'm going to be sharing with you today. So this is another gorgeous traveler notebook from the Planner Society, and this was actually a pre-order for June to match the June kit, and since it was a pre-order, it was not received until last week, and so I thought I would share with you how I set it up, because if you ordered it, you just received it just like I did. And it was truly a very quick setup. I did it in one afternoon, which is way faster than I normally take, and it's because I used probably 90% just items from the Planner Society, so it's very easy to replicate. And the use that I'm gonna have for this traveler notebook is gonna be like my back to school planner, because my kids are starting school next week and I have a lot of shopping to do. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I'm always last minute in getting all the items, and so I'm just gonna be needing it for just remembering important dates and things to buy. So let's look at the outside first, and this is a B6 size, and it's in this beautiful printed PVC material, and the background, it's like a seafoam turquoise color with this gorgeous floral printed on it, and it has a lot of white, a lot of magenta, like hot pinks, and then light blues and yellow, bright yellow, and I just love the colors. I think this is just perfect for spring, summer, even year round. It doesn't really matter, which is always great. And then here on the side, all I did was put this little charm from PeachPom. Elena has a shop on Etsy, and I'll link her below. And that was it, because this is just gonna be going with me. It's gonna be probably in the car, left in the car, so that I don't forget to leave it at home. And let's be real here. If it's at home, I'm not gonna remember. It has to be either in my purse at all times or in the car. So let's open this baby up. And the first thing you see here is, first of all, this gorgeous lemon background. And you know how I feel about lemons. They're just so pretty. I love the super bright white with the contrast of this lemon kind of limey color of the lemons. Is just gorgeous. And then, as I always do, I decorated my pockets, which is absolutely unnecessary, but I just love to do it. And let me explain to you how I did that. I kind of show you every time, but I if you've watched my other videos, I do this with every Planner Society kit, traveler notebook, not because it's needed, but just because it's something that when you have the opportunity to customize, personalize, and make something yours, I always like to do that. And this is super quick and easy. So basically what you're gonna do, you're gonna cut, get 2 pieces or 1 piece of trim or ribbon, whatever you have. Measure kind of like how long this is. You're gonna line them up and then use a hot glue gun to glue them together. And you can see here I have a layer of pink and a layer of white, and these are both from Michaels. And once I have one long strip, all I did is apply this score tape, which is a double-sided, super strong adhesive tape that I buy from Amazon, and I'll try to link it below. And I put the tape back here, peel off the the other side of the tape, and then I glue on my little ribbon, trim kind of border, and it stays on. This is not going anywhere. It's very strong, it's very secure, and if it comes off, you just cut another piece of trim and lace and redo it. And in the pockets here, I don't have much. I just have a couple of sheets from the Planner Society kit, and I just love the holographic, so I wanted to bring it in because the kind of metal that I use in the setup is holographic. And so let's look over here. And here we are, and I'm sorry if I'm gonna be taking a couple of breaks, guys, in between the filming, but I have been having asthma issues, and so I don't want to cough during the video. So if you see a little bit of an interruption, it's me basically turning off the video and starting to cough until I can breathe again. So I apologize for that. So as I was saying, here attached to the pocket, I always have a washi sampler. Washi samplers are something that I like to do, first of all, because they add a little color that, you know, to your setup, and at the same time they're useful because if you really need a piece of washi tape and you're somewhere and you don't have your supplies, it's, you know, you always have it handy. And this one is actually, this card is from Simply Gilded, and she sells them in different colors, and this is beautiful because it has almost like a rainbow, very soft rainbow effect that goes from a pink to a blue. So I thought the colors match perfectly. And these 3 stickers, not stickers, sticky washi tapes, are from the ThePlannerSociety. These 2 are from the June kit, and this is from a kit from last year. And here on the top here, I wanted to use one of Irene's Simply Gilded, you know, washi tapes, and because they have the holographic bows. So again, I am creating kind of like already giving an introduction to what the feel is going to be, which is like holographic, kind of summery kind of vibe. And to attach my washi card to my pocket, I'm going to be using this adorable clip from Lamb. Her shop is called Peonies Paperie, and she has these are called actually I can't remember what are these called, but they have a name that I'm sure it's going to come back to me in a second. But these bows are the Alice bows, that's what it's called, Alice bows. She has them in all sorts of colors, so I always have them in my setup. And then we're gonna start looking at my first section, and just to let you know, this is you know, it's a B6. It has 4 elastics, so you can have a bunch of inserts in here, but I'm just gonna be using 3 inserts. There's gonna be like a calendar, and then 2 like mostly like, you know, just plain paper notes, because I'm just gonna be jotting down what I need to buy. And since I have 2 kids, it's gonna be 1 kit and you know, 1 for 1 kid and 1 for the other. So the first section, or sandwich like I like to call them, is this one, and the outer layer is this gorgeous acetate, which is holographic, that my friend Lisa found for me at Joann. Joann has these. I am unable to still find it, but this is gorgeous. If you guys can buy this acetate, I would buy them you know, in bulk, basically, because it's just so pretty. It has this kind of almost like a lattice kind of like pattern, and it has a little bit of a holographic glittery feel to it, but it's just beautiful. And on top of it, I put this word here that says plan, and this is a vinyl sticker from Rainbowbottlecharms, and you can customize your words. I'm actually gonna place another order because I ran out of them, but very super, you know, super quick turnaround. And then here in the corner, I've used the patch that came with the kit, and this is a beautiful sticker patch. It's 3D, it's embroidered, and it has this beautiful, you know, like a mason jar with flowers, and on top of a stack of books. And these you can totally use here in the front if you want to. Christy includes them in her kits, not all the time, but often. And the only reason that I didn't use it outside is because I'm going to be carrying this planner with me in the car, in the cart at Target or wherever I'm going to shop for supplies, and it's gonna get dirty, it's gonna get ruined. So I kind of wanted to protect it, and also I wanted to, you know, I tried just using the plan here by itself, and it looked kind of sad. Not sad, but I think it needed a little bit of oomph on this side, and so the patch, you know, totally worked for that purpose. And then we're getting to a couple of actually dashboards. I have one other dashboard here, and this is that gorgeous lemon paper. And as you can see, I wanted to bring in the lemon, but the acetate acts like a buffer, basically, so that it doesn't look like you're back to back the same pattern. And this is just simple. This is just the paper that came in the kit. I did not laminate it. I didn't do anything to it. I just cut it down to size. And this being a you know, B6 is about 10 and 2/8, I would say, and then by 7 inches high. And all I did was add a couple of this 3D kind of plastic Swarovski crystal-like stickers from Michaels, and these are a little big, honestly. I normally use the medium size, but all I had left was the big size, and so big we went. And I think they're actually, you know, kind of good because, you know, if you look at the comparison of the, you know, the patterns, it's pretty big. So if I had had the smaller ones, I think they would have kind of gotten lost. So think of it, you know, when you're putting embellishments, always think of proportions too. So if your pattern is really small, I would go with a smaller, you know, just a smaller embellishment. And then here in the middle, all I did was use one of my favorite initials, and these are the ones that are on clearance at Michael's, and I bought basically 20 of them online. They were 80 cents, so you can go around with those. And then here we get to the actual cover of my first insert. And as you can tell, it's lemons again, but it's not the same. So let's look it over. So this is the cardstock paper that came in the kit, but I didn't want to use the same exact one because, again, it was just going to be too matchy and it was just not going to pop. So all I did is I took the vellum that came in the kit and I basically layered it on a piece of white cardstock that I cut down to the size of, you know, a dashboard, and I glued it on. And so I made a different, you know, kind of like paper if you want. So it's still vellum, but it doesn't look like vellum. It looks like regular cardstock because it's backed by white paper. And I like it because the pattern is smaller. The colors are a little more on the lime, kind of like, you know, it's more of a lime color and not less than a yellow. So it's different enough that it's not identical, but it gives you still the same vibe. And also I feel like these beautiful flowers here, they have more of a lime vibe, and so it picks up the color. So even if these are two completely different patterns, there's something that unites them, you know, and so the transition is not harsh, if you know what I mean. Now for my centerpiece here, you know, to decorate, very easy, very simple. The kit came with these gorgeous journaling cards, and they're like blackboards with these beautiful handwritten messages. This one says, "Hello, beautiful." And all I did is use some breads in the corner, and the breads I use kind of match the background. So these are kind of a lime green. And then here in the corner, I popped up one of the die cuts that came in the kit and one of my favorite bows from Hobby Lobby. And then the journaling card is popped on 3D dots on this gorgeous paper. Now I don't know if you can see it, but you can see it glitters because it's got sequins on it. And this is a paper that I found at Hobby Lobby, and I'll link it below. Now mind you, this paper is a major, and I'm telling you, major pain to cut. Every time I try to cut it, it would not cut right, it wouldn't cut. So it's a little bit offset, but I really don't care. I just, after ruining half of the sheet, I was done. I was like, okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, it's okay. But this is just beautiful. I love the effect because it has this little sequence on it. So it's, you know, almost gives you a 3D kind of effect. And then on top here, I have another one of the Alice bows from Peonies Paperie, and this time in this beautiful pastel blue. So I'm bringing that in, even though this is not blue, this is more of a turquoise, but I liked it there. And then here we are with the insert. So this is an insert from Annieplans, and this is the 1 week on 1 page with just some notes. And this is just for strictly writing down things like school starts, moving in day, you know, parent teacher, things like that. So there's not going to be any decoration or anything. This is just going to be very basic. It's okay. And but of course I had to make one of these page markers I love to do. Link it above for my tutorial if you want to see. And what I did, I used the rest of my lemon papers, of course, because, you know, always need more lemons. And then I laminated it with using one of the toppers that came with the kit. And these toppers are gorgeous because they have almost of a glittery feel to them. So they're not just flat white. If you can see it, they, you know, they sparkle a little bit. And then once I laminated it, as you can see, I just put one of these large pockets that are from, I found them on Amazon, but actually now that I think about it, last time they were not in stock, but I'll link it below. And then here in the corner, I've added the flower, which is from the July kit. And it's like a it's not 3D, but it's a kind of glittery sticker. So it's not a vinyl, but it's because it's almost glittery paper, but it's really pretty. And I love the white because, you know, there's so many other colors that I wanted to you know, page marker to be a little more simple. And then here I just put one of the bows that I always use, and then I have a couple sheets of stickers here just in case I want to decorate, feel like decorating something. So this is my first insert, and again, these are from Annieplans if I haven't mentioned it. And this is the back of the insert, and here I just wanted to, you know, kind of break off the whole pattern with the lemons. So I use the same kind of ribbon that I have used in the trim. Actually, it's lace trim that I used over here. I just cut a strip, glued it down, and then I have used the die cut, which is the matching die cut to this beautiful patch over here, and I popped it on 3D dots. And then I've used the Swarovski stickers from Michaels. And on the next side, I didn't do anything. So again, just minimal decorating. There's enough patterns around to, you don't have to do that much. And then back of the, you know, first basically dashboard, I used one of the adorable pockets that came in the kit, and the Christie includes this often. They're stickers. They're pockets, clear pockets with a pattern on top. Now you can't really see it here because unfortunately it's yellow on yellow, pattern on pattern, but I did not want to, you know, I think that this pattern needed to be kind of, you know, same pattern on pattern, because it would look awkward if I use a different pattern on this. So on the side here, I used the die cut, popped on 3D stickers. Then there's some stickers from the kit that are so cute. And then I made a little washi sampler. This is one I made with the washi tape from the kit. And then I just put that little bow on top of there, over here. And now we have the gorgeous acetate that I'm obsessed with. And to kind of, you know, put something there that it's there, but it's not gonna just, you know, be too, I didn't want it to be too, shall we say, busy, but I mean, it is busy. But this is a gorgeous vinyl from Virgoandpaper. It says it's always time to plan, and I bought this in several colors. I wanted to buy more, but unfortunately they're closed right now, but it's gorgeous, and it's in this holographic color, so put that there. And then here, to transition from first section to second section, I've used one of the, you know, doilies. These are, I love to use paper doilies. I double them up. I use a smaller doily, which these are from Michaels, that is silver, and then I laminate them, and then I fold them in half. So basically, let me show you. It's like this. And I don't know, as you can see, like the reason that I used it in the middle here, it looks like it needs something to break it apart, right? So I wanted something to break it up, or it was just, you know, like, I don't know, I needed something to get the white from here to this side, and I think this helps a lot. Also the silver kind of muting down this holographic and bringing in more of the white. Now, I don't know if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense, guys. I'm sorry. Sometimes when I'm on asthma medications, I don't make much sense. I'm sorry. So here's my second section. And the second section is super thin and super easy. And it starts off with another acetate from the kit, actually. And this is this adorable little birds. They're so cute. They're not very easy to see because of the lights, but they're super cute. And then this is just actually the insert. I did not even double the dashboards on this one. I just used the straight the paper as it came with the kit, and this is beautiful yellow with this blue. And then I did not laminate it. I just folded it over basically and used some plain paper that I had at home, and this is going to be just for lists. And here to decorate this dashboard, I've used another journaling card. This has a, you know, this kind of like turquoise frame, and because, you know, it brings in the blue here. And I've used again the brads to bring in the color, and then a little bit, one of the little bows from Hobby Lobby. And then a die cut with the beautiful bicycle here with the flowers on front. And again, as I did in the previous one, I popped my little journaling card on to 3D dots, and then I backed it with the beautiful paper from Hobby Lobby. And then here again, the usual stickers. So that was it. Super simple, you know, taking it easy. One afternoon setup. If you want to do something, you know, to keep you busy, it's just very easy. And then back here, I just have these little sticky notes that came in the kit. This adorable little birdie just sitting in the middle there. I think it's cute. And then more of the 3D Swarovski crystal stickers. And then more birdies. So now you can see the birdies a little better. So, you know, the kind of the overlay kind of looks like, where's Waldo? Where's the birdie? There's so many little birdies. And then we're coming to our last section. And I had shared with you a video, and I'll link it above, on how I make my washi dashboards. And so I had made this one during that video, and I'll link it above. But I made this dashboard for that particular video, and so I was ready to use it inside this setup. And first I left it, you know, kind of playing with nothing on it. But I really love this journaling card that says this is my happy place, and it has a little planner here, and then like a planner, you know, added a planner die cut. So I added it on, and I actually like the way it looks, you know. Again, I used the brads in this hot pink, another one of the little bows from Hobby Lobby, and then 3D dots and the sequin background from Hobby Lobby. So, and then this, I just left it plain. And to transition into the cover of my third insert, I've used this other gorgeous vellum from the kit. And in the middle here, I used another one of those stickers that are, you know, like these, the one over here, guys. Like the same one as this. They came in the July kit, so they are glittery. And they're stickers, and it's an adorable bow. And I put a mini bow on top of it from Hobby Lobby to give it more of a 3D effect. And then here is the last insert cover, which I basically did the same thing as I did on my second one. So this is just a piece of the cardstock cut down to size, not laminated. In the middle, I've just added plain pages from insert. You can print it out, you list if you want to. I honestly did not have the time, so I had this at home, so I just inserted them here. And I just love this paper. It's so vibrant. The color is gorgeous. This magenta with this simple white flowers, I think is just sometimes, you know, less is more. And I think this is just beautiful. And the journaling card that I picked had like a more of a pinkish frame. So the brads are to pick up the hot pink in the background. And then here on the side, I put this die cut with you know, this gorgeous flowers right there. And then a little, I put the bow in here because it almost reminded me like it was a bouquet. So I felt like, you know, you're holding a bouquet and it's just like at the bottom of your bouquet. And then again, popped on 3D dots and with the sequin paper from Hobby Lobby. So same thing, you know, but you can see how different they look. Even if it's the same concept, the same thing, because everything's beautifully color coordinated, they look different. And that's the beauty of having a kit already, you know, all designed for you. You don't even have to think. You just like put it together. That's why it's so easy to put this, you know, this travel notebook together, because everything was already gorgeous, you know, and beautifully matched. And then I normally don't do this. I don't put another usually decoration in the back, but I just thought that this was just too beautiful. I just love this paper, and I just love how the journaling cards look on it. So I had another one with the soft pink you know, frame. This one says grow through what you go through. And so I just popped it again on 3D dots. The same deal basically, guys. The brads, the sequin paper, added a big die cut on 3D dots over here, and it's all set to go. So that was, you know, super quick. And then here, the back of the vellum, I added this word, which is a 3D kind of holographic word from Michaels, and I just thought it was super pretty. And then over here is the back of the washi tape dashboard. And at first I was leaving it empty and simple, but then I saw this gorgeous, these are large die cuts that came with the kit, and they came in two sizes. This is a smaller size, and then there's a bigger size, and they can be used to make bookmarks, but I used it more as a decoration, and I popped it on 3D dots. Then I put this little pink flower here. I can't remember where I got this from. I'm so sorry. I bought this a very long time ago, and I couldn't find it on my Etsy, but it's just a little felt flower, super pretty. And then here, simple, the dashboard. And then, oops, when I put it back on, this kind of popped in, sorry. There we go. So this is the back of the doily. And then here again, as I did in the front, I customized my pocket with the lace trim, and then put a couple of sticker sheets. And then I had one extra journaling card, so I didn't even laminate it. I just popped it there with another one of the Alice bows. And this is it. So it was a super fun, super easy setup. This is gonna go with me, as I mentioned, in the car. So I hope you guys liked it, and if you want to replicate it, that you know, I'll put all the I guess information, everything that I use that it's not in the kit, in the description box. And I hope you liked it, and if you did, I hope you give it a thumbs up. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you again next week with another video. Okay, have a good one, guys. Bye.